Yeah, welcome to another lick of the day. I'm Brett Papa, and today is all about just coloring inside and outside the lines. Chromaticisms. I just made up a word. Chromatic playing, right? It's a very simple technique that can dramatically make guitar playing more fun and take your tired old licks and be like, wow, that was cool. Like I can just kind of hit anything, and if I do it quick enough and don't land on it, it could, potentially sound awesome. So what's the trick? Okay, so typically you hear me talking about mixing major and minor and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's great. We talk about that a lot here on this channel, so check that out because it helps, right? Put some context into everything. But today, literally, I'm just going to take some patterns and literally just kind of, I'm saying literally a lot. Literally, I'm just going to put all those kind of notes together. I'm going to use the pentatonic framework. And then I'm going to color inside the lines. And I'm going to use a pattern. Right? Right, all that kind of just and it's just working the inside note of the scale. So let me give an example. Right, maybe I start off with a bend like that, right? I'm basically taking out of my A major chord here in A major pentatonic position 2 is inside a minor position 1. So I might start off like that. Okay, so you're automatically using another note inside the scale, right? You're playing more off the A chord. Right, that's where I'm kind of thinking, right? These notes are all part of an A major sounding chord, right? You can, manipulate your A major chord and get all those different versions. Now, if you do that inside of the context of an A minor scale, you suddenly get lots of notes to play with. So if you add a pattern to that, right? So I'm just pulling off 7 to 5. And then I'm going forward 2 notes, right? So if I go up to the next string and do that same kind of idea, if I pull off 7 to 5, and then I go, right? So I color inside the lines, right? On the 6th fret. And I take that pattern up. Walk down. So I play off of this A chord to get those tonalities, and then I use this pattern to get some other colorful notes. Inside, right? You can do it down here. Right? I mean, here. Right, that's just position 2. Doing the same kind of idea. Right, I can do that. Right, I'm pulling off, like I said, and then going forward. if you just start adding hybrid picking to it and speeding it up, it sounds like all these crazy licks, but in reality, you know, again, you're just coloring inside the lines. You're filling in, you're playing off of that chord, right? Because it's cool to get that major third inside of a minor pentatonic. It sounds really, I don't know, there's something cool about it. That's a good place to start. So if you just kind of work off of that idea, right, that's one idea. Now if you add the other idea to it where you're coloring inside the lines, right, then you suddenly get, and the combinations are endless. And that's just that one position. You can do it in all the positions. Right? Just find those same notes. An octave up, right? Right, these notes. Same thing, so you can do that same pattern. Or, right? So play with chromatic notes. It's so fun. It's just as long as you don't land on the note, and it's, you know, you might hear it as a passing tone. That's another, you know, word or phrase that's used to describe chromatic style playing. There's really great players. You know, a lot of the country guys are insane at it. Right, all the Nashville guys, or the, you know, Brent Masons. There's, you know, Steve Morse. There's just so many ripping chromatic players. You know, it's synonymous in jazz. The guys in jazz, of course, are amazing at it. But even guys like Robin Ford and these like more educated, John Scofield, you know, sophisticated blues players, they really tastefully use chromatic stuff. But just to get the idea and not have to get all in depth in theory, just start adding notes that are in between the scale shape. See if you can fill in those notes. Right? Fun with that. All right, if you like the lick of the day, don't be afraid to go down below and check out brettpapa.com. That supports the cause, that keeps the free videos coming, and that will show you how to get from the couch to the stage. And what do I mean by that? It's going to show you how to play melodically, how to see the target notes, and how to do it all when it counts over music. So if your goal is to improvise, I know the stuff at brettpapa.com will help you out. And also, thank you so much for checking back in at the Lick of the Day. If this is your first one, there's a whole series. I will put the Lick of the Day playlist over here for you. And there's also other stuff like song tutorials and, you know, finding the right notes, you know, things to help you solo better, all that kind of stuff. So always check what's going on over here. You guys are amazing. I will catch you the next time at the Lick of the Day. Thanks for joining me. Catch you next time.